Hey, good evening. It's Thursday, August 17th, and welcome to Everyday Talk 24/7. Remember, we have Q&A Friday tomorrow, but today we're going to take the look at the third section of this portion of Psalm 73, which orients our life to the direction that God has designed to be most satisfying for us. Remember at the beginning of the psalm when we talked about I'm not been dealing with the early portion of the psalm, but remember at the beginning of it, the psalmist confesses that he had envied the wicked. He had looked at the world, said those people are doing better than I am. God has done a bad thing to me. He's kind of left me hanging in the breeze. And he said, well, I felt like I was embittered. I was like a senseless, dumb animal. Stupid cow. Probably closer to what the Hebrew is saying. But then, God was merciful to him. And a couple nights ago, we looked where he saw that God had been gracious. And he realized that even though he had been on this journey of bitterness and unbelief and doubt, that he still belonged to God. God still held him, took care of him, and gave him counsel. So now we've come to the next two sets of verses, verses 25 and 26 of Psalm 73, where he amplifies the theme that he just left us. Because remember, at the end of verse 24, he says, you are guiding me with your counsel, leading me to a glorious destiny. As opposed to being down in the dumps and bitter, now he sees the good purpose of God. So now his heart in 25 and 26 begins to swell, begins to rejoice. Whom am I in heaven but you? This is this glorious destiny. Whom am I in heaven but you? And then the title of the thumbnail for our video tonight, I desire you more than anything on earth. We're going to come back to that. Then 26, my health may fail, my spirit may go weak, but God remains the strength of my heart. He is mine forever. Or some translations say he is my portion forever. What a powerful statement. From being bitter and discouraged to being realized the whole time God has held on to him. God has had him securely and held on to his hand. His word has directed him. And now he looks towards the wonders of heaven. Whom have I in heaven but you? He knows life is going to end at some point. He knows that that's what makes this whole thing make sense. And who does he have? He has God. The God of his fathers. The God of his people. The God of his parents. His God. His faithful God. And his response to that? I desire you more than anything on earth. So you've got to get context for this. What does he mean by on anything on earth? He's already desired everything on earth. And where did that leave him? All it left him was mad, angry, frustrated, bitter. I'm losing out. Life stinks. That's where it left him. But now, I don't desire that stuff anymore. I see it for the pretending lie that it is. And now, I desire you more than anything on earth. You see how that is? He's gripped by the wonderful God who has kept him through all of his mess and rebellion and upset. Verse 26, so my health may fail. My spirit may grow weak. In other words, I may get tired of all this stuff from time to time. But God remains the strength of my heart. He is mine forever. See, this is the response to when he was upset and turned away from the things of God and betrayed. Now, whom have I in heaven and you but you? I desire you more than anything on earth. Life makes sense. So even if his body fails, even if he's discouraged, God remains the strength of my heart. He is mine forever. Brothers and sisters, our God is ours forever, our portion forever. Let's join with Asaph. Let's desire the Lord our God more than anything on earth. That's what gives meaning and purpose and makes sense of this life. Because God is the only thing there is that is faithful, that you and I can count on, that you and I have hope for. Such a beautiful, beautiful resolution in this psalm, going from utter despair and wanting to reject the things of God to being blown away. Whom have I in heaven but you? I desire nothing. I desire nothing more than you. And that's the thought for this night. And look forward to seeing you tomorrow and Saturday, Lord willing. Thank you so much for being here, for being such an encouragement to me. And have a great evening. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. May God richly bless you as you seek to live for His glory.